Okay, so this is a quick video and I'm going to show you how to make a marketing flyer for a t-shirt printing business that's trying to target maybe the sports industry. So I've got an online course which is SE Workwear Academia. If you're interested in getting into the t-shirt printing business and you want to know everything there is to know from designing right the way through to the machinery, the processes, how to sell, everything, click on the link below and have a look. It's really cool. Okay, so first of all I want to make this page. This one is actually already set up for A5, you can see here, but I want to put a box on there, so I'm going to double click on the square on the left hand side. That's going to give me an A5 square rectangle. Now then, I'm going to want to put in my logo. So this is something we did earlier, just a little. So I'll take this out from here, copy, Control C, bring that back in, Control V. Let's just dump that there. Probably won't use those colours, but just for now, we would have. Let's go. Let's put something in here. Like, so first of all, we need like promoting your fitness. Would you say fitness club? No, let's say sports club. Club with branded clothing. What we could actually do is could say branded merchandise. So things like, you know, why would that be a good idea? We would say, well, your members promote your business, increases revenue for your business. Let's just say for you, increase your, so your members promote your, so let's say benefits for selling merchandise. Ooh, merchandise. Man, what am I doing? So benefits. Sorry. So benefits for selling merchandise. Your members promote your business. It increases revenue. Something like creates a feeling of being part of a group. So creates a feeling of community, I think might be better. Feeling of something like that. Anyway, you can put in what you want, but what you really want is, when you send this out, is to actually make it feel like you're creating, you know, you're giving them something back. Why would they actually want to do this? And you need to give them maybe some USPs, fast service, quality products, quick turnaround. Oh no, quick turnaround. We've got that. Professional service. Yeah, a large product range, all that sort of stuff. Okay. So obviously, what you're looking for is to generate something that you can walk around and drop into different sports clubs and hopefully pick up some sales or get some inquiries. And at least once you start talking to these people, then you know, people will invite you in and you can sit down and start talking to them about, you know, upselling. So you could create like bottles. You can say, oh, I do bottles, I do hoodies, I do tracksuit trousers, I do sports shorts, I do the sports t-shirts, and we can brand all of that. And you know, you can imagine selling that to a club and they've got with their logo on everything. It's just going to create this amazing sort of feeling of a tribe of people, and that's exactly what people want. They want to belong to something. So this is going to be a great sell for this. Hopefully will really help you generate some sales. Okay, so I've got my logo there. Let's have a think about how we're going to make this look. So other things we're going to need. We're going to need our how they're going to contact us. So let's put a rectangle in. We could have that across the bottom here. We might want to round that off, so I'll use my shape tool and pull that in, and we'll add in some text there. So I'll say the telephone number, so grab the text tool and click down and put call now 01235 555 222255 or something, anything, whatever your number is. So we'll be putting that in there. You're going to want your social media, so things like your Facebook, they're going to be a Facebook, Instagram, blah blah blah. Email us. We're going to have email sales at tshirtco.com or something, whatever your business is called, and that will go down here. Some of this is going to be a social media. This is going to have an image up here. We're going to have maybe a company logo here or here, smaller, and then some information about different products or something like that. So we could have like bottle. Okay, so that's cool. Let's kick it off straight away and let's get ourselves going with. Let's have a nice logo in the corner here. I'm going to generate two circles like so. The middle one I'm going to want to duplicate because that's the one that I'm going to use for this guy. So I'm going to click that over there. So these two I'm going to combine. So draw a boundary around all of it. Press Ctrl L. And now new feature for Corel 2020 is Smart Fill. So I'm going to click on that and fill in this area around the outside there. I don't really. That'll be all right. No, it doesn't matter. We're just winging it. We're winging it anyway. So let's see how we get on. And that one there, I want to go with a grey. I think grey. That petrol blue behind is nice. So if you wanted to get that petrol blue, click on your pipette tool, come over here, fill that. This one here, let's match that in with this guy. So let's go. What's he got? Blue. Put that in there. Blue colour. Maybe let's add something else around the outside here. I don't know. Try that there. Feels a bit odd. That's odd. Let's click that. Let's just make that nice and smooth. Then around a bit further. I want to pull that out a bit more actually. And that needs to come up here. I reckon I want something there rather than there. Okay. I don't know if I like that. I'm going to leave it. I don't like it. Okay, let's stick with that. So this guy here, we want to put him inside that picture. Let's reduce this down. Now this is quite a cool little tool, and this is called Power Clip. Let's just increase that a little bit there, and increase that actually about there. So what I'm going to do is to make it easier for me, I just fill it with colour. I click on that image, I right click, Power Clip inside container, and click there. I can drop that in over the top, like so. So, my T-shirt printing co, I'm going to put at the top, like that. Let's put that in a circle. And if you wanted to put a contour around the outside of that, you could click on that and we could add a circle around the outside. EC, centralize it, bring it down, resize that. I want it smaller. Don't want it overpowering everything. Let's fill this one petrol colour, and we're going to bring my logo to the front, home. Around the outside of this here, I want to add a contour. Like so. Cool. Group. Resize, still too big I think. Still too big. Let's get out a bit more. Okay, so my theme is going to be like this blue and red. Let's bring that up there. Delete that, I don't need that. Now then. Let's move it out. This one again, blue, and I want a contour on the outside of that. Just a little bit of red. Let's bring that home, forward. Bring that to forward. When I export this, I'm going to export this as a PDF. So what will happen is the outside of this won't actually be affected. So because I've got Smart Fill on, see it's messed up a little bit. So what I'm going to do is just delete that in there. So, and then I'll refill over the top at the end, so I could go and like add that in nicely. So let's add in here this text. Let's make that white. Let's bring it forward. So Control Home. Let's change that font to match in with the rest of my fonts, which is Impact. Let's bring that up there. Let's break this apart because I want to make this a bit bigger underneath. So I'm going to go Control K or Menu, break apart, Control K. I'm going to make that bigger. I think I might make this bigger actually as well. And maybe we should have that. No, that's alright, it's cool. There. Press L for left to align over that way. And back over here. Let's get in there. We'll whack in an email address underneath there as well. Benefits of selling merchandise, so let's change the font of that to Impact. I want it all in capitals or title case, so I can go text, change case, title case, OK. So these can be some of the benefits there about us here. So let's go Impact, text, title case again, change title case. OK. Impact. We might want to put in some, if we stretch it out a little bit, if I go to the shape tool, I can actually space that a little bit more, and same with that as well, I can space that a little bit more there. Benefits of selling merch. Tell you what would be cool, this t-shirt. If I go back, have I got one on there that I can pinch again? Yeah, I want that. Okay, I'm going to take that, jump back over here. Might be quite cool. I'm going to have that, stick that there, just cover it red for a minute so I can see it. Okay, that's cool. What else? Promote your sports club with branded merchandise. Maybe too much text on this, to be fair, but you get the idea, and you can design what you want then. I'm going to put this in uppercase. Promote, let's say promote, sorry, fingers, promote your sports club with branded clothing, let's say clothing. that in there. This will come down here. That'll go on there. Over this side we've got I'll take that. Could add your address in there. Oh, sorry. Add your address in there if you want. Facebook, Instagram. Something like that. I think for this particular thing we would go put it on a like this, put it on one line, something along those lines. Keep that simple, run it along the bottom, central. Resize that, put that in there. Make that all white, or white. Let's say. And these will be your social links, Facebook, Instagram. Let's get rid of that, I don't want any of that now. Delete that. Let's make this background colour. I do like that petrol colour. Okay, let's go with white text up there. White text. White text. I think the red would be too intrusive, and we could put something like this here. So we could use them as like the bullet points. If we want to add more of them, it's Control D, Control D, Control D. Put a box around them, align Control C, align with C. Now I could put a white outline on it. That's quite nice. Take 3 of those, put them up there. And 1, move them up, 2, 3. If you want any alignment tools, you can just drag the rulers down like so. It helps. So, just bottom of the text, bottom of the text. And 1, 2, 3, C, align centrally. I'm not a big fan of putting text on a slant. What we could add here is something like your club badge. Let's find a nice font. No. I've got a filter on at the moment for variable fonts, I think, so let's take that off. That's why I'm not seeing many fonts on there. There you go. Let's add in, that'll do. Looks a bit boot club, which actually wouldn't be a bad shout for, and let's squash that up a little bit because I want people to see that. Make it appear like it is actually on there. 1, 2, 3. Let's go white and group, combine, and then group and then contour them. And it's getting there. It's starting to look quite nice actually. A bit too much white text. I'm going to change that white and change that text to the blue. I think that might look nice. Let's just make that white. That does need to stand out a little bit more. I would probably bolderize that. centralizer, centralize that with pressing C. Starting to come together quite nicely. So really we need some social media buttons to go in there, so let's get some of those. Paste those in. Quick trace, let's see if I can get anything out of them. Cool, that's done that. The trace on this new CorelDRAW is absolutely cracking, and that's done that already. So now I can get rid of the bitmaps behind, and these I could actually tweak to my own specification. So let's just say I just want, I don't want those, I don't want that one, but those are cool. Circle size on that is 18mm high, so let's go group, so it's E to align them through the center axis. Let's reduce those down, let's have a look, see how they sit on there. They'd be alright, yeah, that'll do. So I'm going to ungroup them, and then I'm going to let me lock that behind. If I lock that like so, that means now I can just grab that all, put that central, and again central. So what you could do if you wanted to be a little bit crazy is you could change these to match in like so, just so they sort of blend in with your logo. And that's, I clicked on that, let me click away, click once, hold the shift key down, click again, so I get all the components that I want. And I'll group that. This outside, what I'm going to do is I'm going to break that apart, object, break contour, pour apart, so then I can put a circle around it all and go EC, and object, break that apart again. EC, group the center point, and the outside EC, EC. So that's just aligning them nicely, and I'll group them. And I'm going to get rid of this black line now, so I'm going to press the right mouse button up the top there just to get rid of that. Here again, right mouse button, get rid of the line on there. I want to leave the lines on those because I like that. These parts I'm going to highlight, and I'm going to get rid of that as well. And that's where I am really. So when you export this, you're not going to see that there. That's going to basically look like that. And that there, I'd like to have a white edge around the back of that. Ungroup, click on that there, white. I'd like to take the lines out of that. Actually, nearly finished. There, what do you reckon? That's how to make a t-shirt flyer for a sports club.